So first of all, I'll be showing how to set up the tool. So first of all, what we need to do is to go to the address ftp.simplanova.com using the Report Wizard login name and no password. So if I go there, now I find the latest version, which currently is 1.0, and here we've got the FOB file with the latest objects for the Report Wizard, also a link to our user manual, and an add-on which has to be installed with your NAV, and a sample report which is called a playground report. What it does, it's basically if you import it into the Report Wizard, it only shows you the list of reports that you've got in the system, but this particular report bypasses all the licensing checks, so you can do experiments with it, play around, and come back to it whenever you like to test out a feature or anything else. So now if I move on to Nav, I have a Cronus 2015 database in front of me. So first of all, what I'll do is I'll import the FOB file. This is the latest release. Okay, now the next step would be to install the add-on. So I need to locate my Nav client, well, which is of course in your program files, and that's my version. And if I go to the role-tiered client add-ons, I would normally need to copy the SRW folder from the FTP server where we've just been. And the next step would be for me to open up the Nav client. And now we can go over the setup. I can locate it via the search bar, or I can go to departments and find SRW as my Report Wizard, Simplanova Report Wizard menu. And if I go to the setup, first of all, I want to add the license key. I've already prepared it, and as Pat just mentioned, you'll be issued license keys as well, in case you haven't got them yet. And then I can set a few other properties like data set naming style or compression for different types of fields, and the default caption language. And the unit of measure can be either centimeters or inches. I'll leave centimeters, but the only other thing that is required to fill out in here is the Nav Client Path. So the Nav Client Path needs to be on your server, not your client, where your Nav service is installed. So that's this one for me. This is the right version that I'm using. So I'll point it to finsql.exe file. That's it. So now after I filled out this information, I can go to the add-on setup. It will be populated automatically after I fill out the setup. And now the only thing that I need is to select this and import the zip file with the resources. I've got it in my add-ons. That's from Simplanova FTP server. And that's it. So now I can start building reports from now.